Hi, I'm Theodore, and I want to talk to you about the James Comey scandal. Today is May 27th, 2017. Currently, 58% of Americans are expressing disapproval on Donald Trump. 38% are expressing approval. Amongst the 38%, there's a widespread belief that the mainstream media, led by the New York Times, Washington Post, CNN, ABC, etc., are all colluding to bring stories to the American public that are based on conjecture and opinion. The Comey story. 2016, he exonerates Hillary Clinton. He cites a lack of intention for the reason the list of things that she had done wrong weren't going to be treated as criminal. Raised a lot of eyebrows, but he's given the benefit of the doubt. That position has a lot of clout, and he proceeds. Several weeks before the election, he comes out with the Anthony Weiner email scandal and finding 30,000 emails on Anthony Weiner's laptop, and reopens the investigation, which does a lot of damage to Hillary at the time, sets her back in that swayable category of 5 or 6%, to where she's then again in danger of losing. Several days before the election, she'd regained most of that. It looked like she was going to overcome it handily, when suddenly Comey comes out with this announcement that the investigation's over again, 3 days before the election. This could only benefit Trump. Back 3 days before the election, if Comey had come out and just been straightforward about what had happened, it would have had probably a net impact for Hillary, but it certainly would have been neutral overall, because if he had said that the email reopening of the investigation was a mistake and that they were just backups, by and large, all but maybe 6, 7, or 8 of them, then people would have been completely sympathetic with why he thought there needed to be an investigation and why it got dropped so quickly. Instead, that lingered for months. He was covering for himself. That was very self-serving, very unprofessional. And I think anyone paying attention to that story on May 8th realized that he needed to get fired. The law enforcement head, albeit important, he's an employee of the president. Obviously, to everyone watching, needing to get fired for multiple reasons. Donald Trump, having yet to realize the concerted effort against him, fired Comey, honestly believing that it would be a widely accepted decision, hailed as good by both sides. So how did this story turn negative for Donald Trump? If in a company, a CEO who lets someone go for obvious reasons that everyone can agree on is then eviscerated, treated horribly, and pointed out to that everything he did was inappropriate and wrong, that would require a group of individuals within his company to have an agenda. In this case, since May 9th, when Donald Trump fired Comey, instantly the mainstream media demonstrated a show of force that they weren't going to point out anything that Comey had done wrong, and they were going to completely focus in on the apparatus, style, and presentation that the White House gave for the termination of Comey. Since the firing of Comey, Fox News ratings have plummeted, Sean Hannity's been under attack, O'Reilly's gone, and there's a sense among the 38% of us that not only is the 58% winning, but it's through a tyrannical form of propagandizing from the mainstream media, which is very dangerous and isn't good for anybody, and if seen clearly by everyone, would be very quickly turned around and neutralized.